Hi guys and girls, Gallifrey Forever 97 here. Welcome to today's we're going to be recapping Doctor Who at San Diego Comic Con 2021 for Series 13. This is San Diego Comic Con at home. We're still in the kind of pandemic stuff. We're just sort of hopefully coming out of it. This was filmed in Cardiff with Chris Chibnall, Jodie Whittaker, Mandy Gill and newcomer John Bishop. This was presented by Melania McFarland, who presented the New York Comic Con panel last year for Revolution of the Daleks, which featured Jodie, Mandip and Bradley. We got a trailer for Series 13, information about how the series is structured, and an introduction to a new recurring character. But all that will be covered in this video. The full panel is able to watch on the Comic Con YouTube channel. There's some great stuff, like John Bishop gave some hilarious anecdotes and stories. Because he's a stand-up comedian, he thrives on stage. So if he'll be in there with the panel, make all his co-stars laugh and stuff. He has everybody in stitches, which is brilliant. Jodie and Mad have some hilarious banter, obviously been on the show for 3 series now at this point. So there's a lot of laughs and also appreciation for being a part of this show. Shout out to Jodie's t-shirt, which was Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man. It's a really cool t-shirt. I'm sure people online will be trying to find where you can get that t-shirt from now. Christian was there giving us tiny little hints, but as he said, he was giving nothing away. So straight off the bat, when they were introducing all the people, we found that Dan, John Bishop's character, will be called Dan Lewis. It was one of those things, it was kind of like, did they just reveal his last name of the character? Now we can put a surname to Dan, because otherwise it's just been like, oh, Dan, or John Bishop. So it's been quite funny to actually have a full name for him now. We're talking about how, obviously, the structure would be changed. Obviously, we've got 8 episodes this year instead of the usual 10. Christian said that this will be one long story. When he said that, it did give me vibes of like The Key to Time and Trial of a Time Lord. He said each episode will be like a chapter in one big story, and there will be a cliffhanger for each episode. It's an exciting format, and I think it's a perfect opportunity to do it now under these conditions, giving us like a Netflix style series, like you have kind of a must-watch cliffhanger to each episode, as opposed to kind of like the majority of the stories through series 11 and 12 have been obviously kind of standalone stories. But we've had some really memorable cliffhangers throughout series 11 and 12. For example, The Woman Who Fell to Earth, that ended on a great cliffhanger of them all stranded in space. And of course the openers and finales for series 12, the Master being revealed, and then the Cybermen army with the Master coming back again. They've all been sensational, but to know we're getting that for each episode this year, which will lead into the story continuity wise, is amazing. Chibnall also revealed that we're picking up the series mid-adventure with the Doctor and Yaz. They've been travelling for some time, so there has been a gap between Revolution and series 13 episode 1. And they stumbled across Dan, and that's all he's saying. Fun fact that John revealed was that he wasn't originally going to be doing it. Unfortunately, his scheduling conflict meant he couldn't do it before the pandemic. The pandemic happened, and obviously his schedule freed up from doing like stand-up tours and stuff. Obviously, it's bad what's really happened with the pandemic, but it's nice that we've actually had the opportunity to have John Bishop as part of the show now. There's a new photo revealed of the new TARDIS team. Awesome looking shot with Dan, the Doctor and Yaz. They all look brilliant together. There's a circle on the floor, and people have speculated that could be like the seal of Rassilon, but it could be anything really. Before the panel, there was a big thing saying there's going to be a special guest star which is going to be announced on the panel itself. People were speculating whether that be Joe Martin, Sacha Dhawan, a classic companion, but it was none of that. It was a completely new character. So it was Jacob Anderson, who would be a new occurring character, not a full-time companion, but a bit like Riverside and Captain Jack, they sort of coming in and out, called Vinder. So Jacob Anderson, he played Grey Worm in Game of Thrones, if you've seen that. And he also is a music artist as well, not just an actor, so he might be able to show off that talent in the show, who knows. Unfortunately, he couldn't attend the panel, but he did send a video message, and it was a lovely, heartwarming video message about how important it was to join the TARDIS and the series. There's a special quote from him on the Doctor website, and it says, quote, "The Doctor has been part of my life forever, from watching and rewatching the serials on VHS as a kid and being terrified, to unexpectedly finding my eyes watering when the 10th Doctor said, 'I don't want to go. I always wanted to live in the Whoniverse.' Not only has a lifelong dream of mine been fulfilled, but to be playing a character as fun, adventurous and dynamic as Vinder is the cherry on top. This is very cool." We also got an exclusive image revealed of him as Vinder, and it's giving me very Han Solo vibes with that jacket. Some really cool little alien badges and belt, and he's also got his gun out, showing he's going to be an action type hero. Looks slightly vintage and steampunky, but I'm sure it will be blasting alien laser bullets, not just standard bullets. It does feel like it could be the Captain Jack or River Song of this era, which is quite fun, because obviously with Captain Jack it was more like the Rusty Davis era, River Song was that for the Moffat era. So Vinder could be the one for the Chibnall, which is pretty cool. Obviously we don't know in the series obviously what will happen after, but I'm sure hopefully if he does make out alive, we will get more of him maybe in a future Chibnall series. After a series of fan questions were asked to the cast, they revealed the series 13 trailer to the cast and they watched it live. This was actually released before the panel. I saw this before the panel, before watching the panel, due to them releasing it on the official Doctor Who YouTube channel, the BBC One and BBC America. The trailer opens up with an out of focus shot of Jodie in the mist, which is reminiscent of a shot from Series 11, which I pinned together, which was from Demons of Punjab, and another shot from the Ghost Monument, which was actually featured in one of the Series 11 trailers of Jodie coming out of the mist. It kicks to a sequence of clips and title cards, stating the Doctor returns for her biggest adventure yet. We do get some glimpses of some of the places they're going to visit, but it's very, very contained within the reaction shots of the main cast, which have been featured in the panel. It don't kind of stretch out to be like, oh, this is what aliens we're getting, etc. It's just literally shots of the cast doing stuff. Also, I'm going to do like a full trailer breakdown, but this is kind of some of the highlights I'll mention now. So we get a glimpse of a green alien world with the Doctor and Yaz holding on for dear life on this flying thing. I don't know how quite to describe it. There's another shot with these circular robots which have blades and guns, which do remind me of like the Doctor fame coming towards them. There's a shot inside the TARDIS of Yaz and Dan holding onto the pillars of the TARDIS, as they're in for a bumpy ride going through the vortex. There's a hilarious shot of Dan falling to the ground being held by a rope, with Yaz just being real phased, acting like it's the norm. There's a chilling scene in the TARDIS with Yaz telling the Doctor she's hiding something, with the Doctor giving Yaz a very dismissive look. This goes in line with what has been happening with Series 12 and obviously Revolution of the Darkness as well. That kind of trust thing of like, can I trust the Doctor? Reminds me of like kind of like the manipulative side of the Doctor, like what you see face on is not what's going on in here. They're kind of playing that kind of manipulation game. Other highlights from the trailer include Dan falling down a shaft, which looks like the same tunnel from Into the Dalek. And the Doctor with a slingshot. How fun is that? And to end the panel, the presenter Melanie McFarland asked Chris, Jodie, Mandip and John if they described Series 13 in one word. So words we got were riveting, inspirational, mysterious and swarm. It'd be fun to revisit them once we've actually seen the whole series. Yeah, that was all the kind of main stuff that came about. As there was a great lot of talking and banter between the cast, so I highly recommend if you've not seen the whole panel, go check it out. It's got some really fun stuff, and seeing the cast and Chris are having just a lot of fun. You know, obviously they're in their bubble, they do start at the beginning because obviously they've been filming together and stuff, so there's no need to like socially distance, just to sort of witness them being appreciative of like being on Doctor Who, and like how cool moments of like being on a set, seeing an old monster, kind of stuff like that. So if you enjoyed today's recap video, as always you can please comment, like and subscribe. You can follow me on the YouTube social media pages including Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. What did you think of the panel? What were your favourite moments, either from the cast or stuff revealed? All your thoughts, I'd love to continue the conversation down in the comment section below. And in this video, you can also watch a re-edit of the trailer I did, mixing it with a new song from Birds of Prey, the Harley Quinn DC movie. So if you're interested in that, stay to the end and you can click on that in the end of the title card. But until next time everyone, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye!